Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This is your boy Obi-Wan. Today I'm going to do a quick preview on the final of the AFCON Nations Cup taking place in Egypt between Senegal and Algeria on Friday. So first things first, do the I'll talk about the performance of these two sides and how they got to this stage. Secondly, I would look at the head-to-head record and the tactics that could possibly land them this trophy and make them the kings of African football, at least for the next 2 years or so. We're going to start with Algeria. They've been amazing, I would say. They actually prosecuted the group stages in style, achieved the 100% record without conceding any goals, and they also went on to replicate that same record in the round of 16, where they defeated Guinea 3-0 before booking a date with the Ivorians that saw them concede their first goal from open play. And that game was actually extended to the extra time and decided on spot kicks, which I believe is one of their toughest outings so far in the competition. So next up was a meeting with three-time champions Nigeria, who actually suffered a late defeat thanks to that superb free kick from Riyad Mahrez, who broke the hearts of so many Nigerians. And I think the Nigerians are still reeling from that defeat till date, although they had a consolation yesterday where they defeated Tunisia in the third place match. Okay, now on the other hand, Senegal has enjoyed an identical record with the Algerians. The only difference is that they lost to this Algerian side, and that was in the group stages. Apart from that, they've also had a decent performance in the defense. They've considered the least amount of goals. I think one goal, if I'm not mistaken, which was against Algeria. What has really made this Senegalese side a tough side to beat, I would say, is the way they've approached the games, thanks to the tactical nose of Aliou Cisse, who has really set up the side to defend and attack, even though they've not really been prolific in front of goal. But you could see that this is a very difficult side to beat. So Senegal finished as runners-up in the same group with Algeria, and they went ahead to defeat Uganda in the round of 16 thanks to the goal from Sadio Mane. And when they got to I think when they met Benin Republic in the quarterfinals, it was a tough one for them. They had to rely on a goal from Idrissa Gueye, who plays for Everton, to break the hearts of that Benin Republic side before booking a date with Tunisia. Against Tunisia, it was a hard one to call, and that game was also taken to the extra time. Was decided in extra time. Sorry, they relied on an would I say unpopular own goal? No, not really unpopular, but a rare own goal against Tunisia to book their place in the finals for the first time in 17 years. So that's a long time coming. So that's about it for the performance so far. So yeah, so look at the head-to-head record. It doesn't really bode well for the Senegalese in this case. The record is in huge favor of the Algerians. The Algerians have enjoyed 13 victories ahead of Senegal's 4, with the last victory for Senegal coming as way back in 2008 or thereabout, I think in a World Cup qualifying series. They've already beaten, the Algerians have already beaten the Senegalese in this competition, which could be a psychological edge for them. But I don't think that may really play a huge role in the final, because the final is a one-off game and anything can happen in the final. So with that being said, uh, the tactics, we're going to look at the tactics that would help them win this competition. Both teams are defensively solid, but the difference now would be the absence of Khalidou Koulibaly, who will be missing out from this encounter due to suspension. So it's going to be a massive miss, a big blow for the Senegalese team, who I believe are defensively sound and in front of goal with the likes of Sadio Mane, Keita Balde, and Niang in front. They can always deliver the goals. Speaking about the Algerians, they have this tactical ability to also defend, thanks to how Jamel Belmadi has set up this team. They are not a team that usually concede a lot of goals. And just like every other manager who win a tournament, they will tell you that, look, it's the defense that will win titles, not the attack. And it's proven to be the case once again for the two teams who have the best defensive record in this competition. Okay, how would I? Who would I really support, or who do you think would go ahead to win this title? I think the difference would come in who scores first. I think whoever scores first in this tie may go ahead to win this competition. I'm just giving my own take. I don't know if that would really pan out that way, but I feel that would be a huge statement of intent. Why did I go with that option? Especially for Algeria. If Algeria concedes first, it's going to be a big psychological blow for them. Remember, they've not really considered first in any of the encounters. They've always been the team to take the initiative, to strike first. So speaking about the predictions, I feel it's going to be a very close game to call. The two teams are really brilliant teams, you know. But I think the difference may just be in who scores the first goal. Whoever scores the first goal may end up winning this competition. Remember, it's a final. It's a one-off game. Anything can happen. The Algerians somehow have this psychological edge, having beaten the Senegalese in the group stages, and they'll be feeling like, okay, we've done this before. Let's just give it the last push and end that wait for 29 years. And speaking about 29 years, which was the last time they won this competition on home soil after beating Nigeria, there's that sense of deja vu and that the feeling that thunder may just strike twice for the Desert Foxes, in the sense that they defeated Nigeria in the semi-finals, and they'll be hoping that this would replicate itself, that they would win this competition once again. So, with all that being said, looking at the absence of Khalidou Koulibaly, Jamel Belmadi may be demanding the best from his attackers to capitalize on the absence of Koulibaly, who would be missing out through suspension. And if they could actually work on that aspect, maybe they may end up clinching this trophy. But for Senegal, I think there's still an unfinished business with Aliou Cisse, the current coach of Senegal, who skippered the Teranga Lions the last time they got to the finals, which was 17 years ago, in 2002, where they lost to Cameroon. Remember, he missed one of the spot kicks that should have helped his team to win that competition. So this time he will be trying to finish the business by winning the first ever AFCON title for Senegal, and that could happen on Friday. Why not? They have the strikers, they have the pace in attack with Sadio Mane and Keita Balde on the flanks, as well as Niang in front. If they can actually score first in this tie, if the Senegalese would grab the first goal in this final, I believe it's going to rattle the Algerians a bit, considering the fact that they've always taken the initiative in this tournament so far. They've always scored the first goal, and they like to lead. So I would like to see how they react um, when they concede the first goal in this tournament. So I'll slightly go with Senegal to win the competition. Not just for the singular fact that I want Sadio Mane to continue his fine summer. I know I'm slightly biased in this case, but I feel that they may have more than enough, especially in attack. If they grab that first goal, I think that would be the uh, biggest difference in the whole encounter. Okay, so in summary, Senegal to win. So Senegal to win by 2 goals to 1. Uh, so I'd like to know what you feel about the final. I'd like to know your predictions. So please leave your comments below, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share as well. See you in the next video. All the best.